NAVI versus SSG on Cafe. Boys, a real treat for the both of you. I can't wait to see how this is going to go down. I'm excited for it.
1 for 1, a second coming in onto Blur just a few seconds later as Fultz goes for the swing, gets the one down, but no, the kill finished off. Will collect another. It's a 1 versus 3 for saves, and SSG secretly too hot to trot, not finding himself caught out just yet. In comes secretly after I think he went for a jump out and got himself the second.
On the top floor, which is where the site is located. Now looking to move onto the windows. Dorky with a huge play there. Finds himself two, ripping one off the rappel as he goes. Saves, finds the final angle. Blur could have a big impact here though, as they are unaware. I keep saying how SSG know where everybody is.
The Malusi sat watching the angle save, just daring them. Sees the man. That's the easiest kill of his life. Nay going down.
Have another.
Sees him too. It's a double coming in for saves. Rampy left alone.
Needs to win that challenge.
Fultz the one now, crouching his way up the stairs here. Do they know? They have no idea that he's coming up behind them here. 10 seconds to play. The smoke is down and off the table. That's what you wanted. Secretly in Nate, Fultz finds 1 or 2 versus 1 for SSG. Can they buck the trend here? Do they even know? One's on the upstairs. They've got a clue. C4 coming out into the default spot. No one's there. He thinks he's going to be on the doorway here. Now knows that he's to his right. Will he swing? Sprays through the wall. Chips in the tiniest little bit, but he's rotated out. Flade wins it out. A great rotate out of sight.
They've managed to drop onto the top of the shelves and move their way in. Blur finds one onto Fultz. There is no challenge from Rampy, thinking Nade's got himself stuck inside of the small bakery there, but here comes the retake. Rampy finds one, Bosco another. Shut down 3v2, 1 second left to go. Time is so close, but saves, starts to get the diffuser down. There's the shutdown from Rampy. Huge round. The real impact moments in the rounds have almost always come from those two. Nath manages to find one, but 2 versus 3. 25 seconds left to go. It's going to be a big ask and a big ask. He is put cold on the ground as he goes into down, but not out. It's all up to Bosco. Nath, he's going to start to get the diffuser down. I don't think they know where Bosco is pushing from. He finds one. Can he get the second? Surely he knows where it's coming from. It goes down. He looks for the shotgun. He finds the kill. And what a turnaround from Bosco. No surprise to see that this game has been as tight as it has. Now then, Bosco loses his life.
Oh, Rampy. He sees 2. They know both are coming. Oh, my God. If he gets both here, if they manage to work a way around this, even better. That'll be amazing. But he still wins. You see him and still lose. Rampy goes to the swing. There's a nade behind him. He finds a second.
If he's even aware that Rampy is in position secretly, going to get the diffuser down. Here it comes. Rampy and hot and cold. If you were going to pick 2 players to close out that game, it would surely have been those 2. And what a play from them.
Okay, Villa it's going to be.
Oh my, oh my. All right.
Out comes the Toxic Babe and the Nitro. So just baiting out that utility, but Achieve manages to find a kill as he moves his way back in. However, Parlu, NESK, the dynamic duo, they find 2 towards the end of the round. 10 seconds left to go. It's all down to Achieve. NESK, he steps out, starts to get the diffuser down. Big kill from Achieved onto Parlu, but PSK moves in from the game room side.
They are a little bit here as well. Good grenade coming in, but now comes the wide swing on the angle. Gio wins that one against Sexy Kate. Peace has become one of violence. NESK bringing one back on the other side. In comes the swing.
Angles. In comes the flashback. Forces Achieve back down the stairs. He decides to throw a Nitro as he goes, and he hits him with the fadeaway. Charla gets one onto NESK. It's 2 versus 3. TSM know where they're coming from. 20 seconds left to go. Surely it's their round, but Parlu steps up with a kill from the Jackal. 2 versus 2. It's going to have to be kills as diffuser is not in hand. Parlu tries to push forward, finds one. Can he find the second? It's all down to Bolo on the pulse. He's got the pistol. He finds the shot and takes down Parlu.
Switch half after 6 rounds, but for now it's Parlu looking to cut it on the south side. Pojo not quite respecting that one. It's going to be a free kill. Bolo bringing one back before Sexy Cake strikes big on site itself. It's back and forth, but the double kill for Bolo making a triple.
Parlu pushing in. He's the last one alive. Finds one, gets himself into a 1v1 after an unfortunate team kill, but Gio, he makes up for that. They just want to push directly in. PSK is in a very important position now, but he's going to start getting challenged. It doesn't matter though. He's got NESK and Sexy Kate backing him up. 3 versus 3 as Gio finds a trade, and there comes Achieved. A big play from him once again, but look at the clock. 10 seconds left to go. 2 versus 2, and there's still that man NESK who's making a big problem of himself, and now it's all about that moment, and who should it be?
Looking to pressure the members of TSM, but they're the one being pressured out. NESK still wins the gunfight against Achieve, but it was that early trade. Finds a second. Is this where he starts to really pop off? Because here he's now 1 kill sat behind him. What a shot coming out of NESK. A triple kill, completely shut shut down the side of TSM. They're left scrambling. These long angles can be challenged at pretty much any given time. With 30 seconds to go, that is a nice shot. Waiting for one to come around and peek on this corner. There we go. But Maringa, he looked away at exactly the wrong time. Was getting out of his laydown spot.
If he thinks he can step out here and find himself a kill or two, that's exactly what he'll do. And look at the headshot onto Bolo.
Right up against the wall, looking to have something inside the vault, but no one is moving. Two members of TSM hit the deck. He achieved. The only one still on his feet here. And I think for the side of Liquid, this should be an easy shutout. They'll move up to match point.
Gio and Bolo, they have now got 1 minute 20 to rescue this opening game for TSM, and it's not going their way, Des. It's going the way of Palu and NESK once again. Flawless for Liquid. They shut down the opener. They put 3 points on the board, and they send a message to the Mexican major. I think this is going to be an absolute cracker, and we've got a really good map. SiegeGG looking to plant just on the threshold here. This is an interesting one. He's inside the smoke, and that's essential cover coming in from Palu. Essential triple. PSK finds one onto Joystick, and like dominoes, Empire just drop one by one. 30 seconds left to go. Liquid have got to do something here.
They found a couple. The C4 not connecting onto anyone. Oh, narrowly missing the Jaeger. Does he win this one? No. Always a crouch. Not always, sorry. Going to find himself a kill. It was always down into a triple. Make it a 4K. To try and play through these verticals, Scyther with a drop from the top floor. I was going to say surely he can find the kill, but no. The Ringer finds him inside the smoke. In comes the Echo drone from behind as well. Going to interrupt SiegeGG, who doesn't know where one is. Wants to challenge onto Dan here. Finds the kill, but can he do anything else about this now? He's got Evil Eyes focusing him down. There's a Yokai on the ground. He kills it out. Might now be able to make this work. Maringa, the only one that can provide any kind of help, though. Here he is. Shepard coming to go in the well. One lay down on the ground. If he could get this stopped, he could do it all. But Maringa's just too damn good.
But I don't think Liquid are aware of Dan's presence, and that's going to be a big problem. Cannot get shots to land. Always finds SiegeGG. Shepard getting the diffuser down, so Empire once again reverting to that objective style of play, and it all comes down to Dan as he finds the kill. Shepard does activate the diffuser. 2 versus 3. It's down to Maringa and NESK. First kill comes in for NESK. Second. It's big. It's big. 2 versus 1 now as the man count swings around, but Shepard, he is a clutch master. He can get these. He finds the first. He's crouched. He doesn't see him. He's got the nitro in hand. He finds the kill. He finds the kill on low health, Des. Maringa, does he know where the plant has gone down, though? Des, he's not going to have time. He's got about 4 seconds left to find this. He's surely not going to get there. No, Maringa has lost based on the fact that he didn't know where the diffuser was. Shepard just does enough. Any sort of gadgetry taken away. There we go. Scyther managing to shoot out a nitro, but it doesn't matter as SiegeGG. He's ready in the bathroom to take him down. Dan once again. This is an absolute one-man army, Des.
Should we have known a bit better? Quite possibly. But that's always on service stairs. Peaks a little bit too low.
Now then, he could still get the ace. They are still there for the taking. He finds the fourth.
Oh, wow.
They just keep feeding into him. There's one more to go here, and it is going to be Shepard. But no, Shepard shuts him down and spoils the party. To stick this one. He's going to go with the diffuser. NESK just waiting for him to pop out, but Shepard in the 1v3, Des. He doesn't want to go in too hard and throw his life away on that. The challenge will come through Connector. PSK doesn't see his man, though. It's 3 versus 2 as kills trade in either direction. Dan and Scyther, they've got 25 seconds to rescue this one for Team Empire, and right now it's looking unlikely. It's looking impossible as SiegeGG and Palu find the final 2 kills and close out what has been a very tight game.
It's a coastline game.
This could get wild. FURIA are doing a very good job of holding onto this top floor. This could be dangerous. There's one and should be able to hold Fultz here. Is he going to take the challenge? He does, but he puts the nitro in his hand. Gets downed whilst doing it, but damage comes onto Fultz. He has to back away. In comes the challenge, and there is Lender on the swing.
FURIA not yet being unseated. They've got one playing here on the chassis itself. Steps out for the challenge. Now you're going to try and go for the plant. All Bosco's got to do is hold the angle. One steps out, another one goes to the left. Doesn't know about the man, though. Will he be able to finish the plant off? No, he won't. Fantasy.
And they'd move in and just surgically get the kill, so it's no surprise to see that focus. Thinking nade manages to get a nade onto Miracle. Fultz, he gets one onto Lender, and that he's in Aqua. He's looking to push, looking to try and just get himself anything, but no Rampy. When the chips are stacked against them, it's he who gets in and gets kills. Look at that headshot onto Lender. Sit down. This is the Fultz masterclass as he finds a fourth. Miracle just waiting around the corner to spoil the party, and will do. 15 seconds left to go, and SSG, they need to make something happen. There's still utility available to Miracle. He uses it, has to dip away from the flashbang. In comes the challenge. He finds one and wins on time. No, in fact, the kill comes in to the man that was exiting Sunrise. Now then, That would have been a freebie for Hot and Cold, but he turns away at the wrong moment. Fultz finds Miracle, but Lender with a big double, a triple from the F2 of Twitch. And
the F2, man, what a gun. It could be absolutely terrifying. Grenade in hand and decides that, oh, what a bounce. Bosco now the last man standing. Something tells me he can't quite pull off another Miracle. No, he can't. SSG in the 5 versus 3. No Jackal, no Iana on the other side. Oh, what is this? What is this, boys? Highs with a 2K. Not even a single bullet landing onto Highs. And the fact that they swung just suggested they knew that he was there. But no one connects anything. What was that?
Highs getting away with absolute murder. Highs needs to find himself 2 kills in 13 seconds. One in bathroom. He doesn't know where the challenge is going to come from. It's unlikely that he gets both. Surely he finds one though. 5 seconds. You just got to stay alive. And that's why we see Bosco running as fast as he can into blue bar.
1 versus 2 coming out from SSG. Nice and clean. We've seen it all game long, but rare. As Crouch walk his way inside. Knows he's getting challenged out from 2 different angles. Can he find any? Can Rampy do enough after having such a difficult game so far? Can he be the winner for them? No, he cannot.
Just trying to create an obstruction anywhere he can.
They were so terrified of the plant going down there, but it wasn't even a thing. Lender goes absolutely nuclear, bringing down 2 for himself. Fantasy into another. Things descend into a 3 versus 2. Furia, a golden opportunity to send it into overtime. They find another. They find it all the way, Tim. But no one's there. Rotates away just in time. Now that they know this is going to be so easy. Here we go. Good night.
I was just going to say to move inside a hooker. That's exactly what Miracle does. The diffuser's going down, Des. Furia might just win this one. It's 4 versus 3. It's all down to the remaining 3. Fultz, Bosco, Hot and Cold. They've got to make something happen. Rare finds 1. Fantasy another. It's all over, Des. I'm calling it. This one is done. Lender wins it out for Furia. They beat Space Station Gaming. And
here we are. We're back on Villa, boys.
That's the most important part. Speaking of all this choking, though, let's see if TSM can not pull off an NA and go for a big choke. That's one way to start it. You've got Asterix playing off on the south side. Everyone else stacking up towards the north. Pojo looking to challenge his way up 90. Loses the gunfight to Luna. A second one goes the way, almost a third, but no. Will stay as a 2K. Achieved. Has now got it all to do. He's in a 1 versus 5, and Speakeasy collects the 3K.
Jordan opening up some vertical angles there. See if he can get any joy on the pantry stairs there. He knows there's one behind the bomb chassis. He does go for the challenge, and what a challenge it is.
No.
That's a triple 2v2. Both low health now. Unlikely that they turn this around. Gio finds the double and causes things down.
They always feel non-confident, like they're worried someone may have slipped up below them. And rightly so, to be fair, because Pojo is the one currently hanging around on the south side. Takes a little bit of a tag, goes for the swing, but Speakeasy swings at the perfect time. Pojo goes down.
But with 25 seconds left to go, the clock could become a big factor. 3 rounds, 3 nitros, 3 kills for Achieved as he manages to take down Speakeasy. Jordan's putting the diffuser down, though. Important part of this round. Jarla taken down. Surely an Invictus round here. They can level things up 4-1. And there it is. The kill. But absolutely not. And perfectly taken advantage of by Hysterics there. Just absolutely perfectly timed. Polo, however, will find Speakeasy at the top. In a last-ditch attempt, will manage to shoot the Rotero out.
I think they got rid of the Evil Eye there down inside the study from the Gone 6 that came from Pojo. And here comes the burst in. 1 coming in for Bolo. 2 remaining. Gio finds 1. Pojo another.
Joey's just trying to find him. He needs to be careful here because he's just playing a bit of a dangerous game where he's exposing himself. And Joe manages to find the kill. Luna Metal goes in with a big double. And this is going well for Invictus. It is now 5 versus 1. All up to Gio.
See him falling over. That's the way it's starting to shape up. One laying down though, sees the man, but Speakeasy connects to shot kind of movement. Running in, like you say, when that line has just been contested because the drone died there, is crazy. Hysterics onto Pojo. Must know one's outside of art. No, he does not.
And that leaves us now 15 seconds. Could Invictus level things up here at 5? All on the scoreboard. That's the big question. Speakeasy being pressured from multiple angles. Sees the drop. Can't do anything about it. He has to wheel around, but what a big kill. Finds the headshot onto Gio. I don't think they do. Achieved goes in. He's no idea, Des. Hysterics.
Waiting. And here he goes. Man's on the move. They don't have a clue. He's going to find one. Yes, he will. Connects it for free. Easy peasy onto Charlotte. And here we go. Pojo's on to the decoy. Gets off it straight away as he knows the man's coming. The challenge comes in. That diffuser's down, by the way, Tim. Let's not forget.
The fight back is on for TSM. Diffuser in hand, but the Toxic Babe canisters are still raining out.
Pojo can't.
Takes a bit of damage. Gio manages to find Speakeasy. I think they might do this, Des. Achieves going in. He's getting that diffuser down. The challengers are coming in. They just need the cover in place. But Luna with a big kill there onto Gio. It's all down to to the last man, but he comes off the diffuser, and that is the win for Invictus Gaming that nobody thought was going to come.
Yeah.
Ban out Villa, we're going to consulate now.
There's any gadgets that might be left are most definitely going to get fried. Jordan is still hanging in here as well. I think they know about it, but he loses from the vertical down. Now Shepard's going into the plant. This is what you see coming out of this fuse that can work so well. Shepard being gassed out, not quite finished off, and now the spray comes through.
Dan looks to push his way in. He needs to find more kills. Can't do it. Shepard still has an exothermic charge in pocket, but it's going to be very late at this point in time trying to get it open. Joystick, look at the reactions him down as he drops the hatch. 4 versus 4. And we've got a crouch walk in Zafia of Dan coming down the spiral staircase. That is unbelievable on such low health. Des gets himself 2. Shepard gets 1. 3 versus 1. Scyther finishes it off. And
I think Cerex at this point realizes they're not going to come to him, so he best go to them. Takes the gunfight, but can't win it. Scyther winning one that you wouldn't necessarily expect, but once again, that clock has run down to nothing. They've got the yellow control. The plant's going in. Speakeasy, sorry, Joe, trying to do what they can. A 2K for Speakeasy is just what you want. Dan's down. They've won, but they don't know it at this point. In fact, I think they do. They'll finish the man off, and they've managed to clutch it out.
Jordan dumps in a nade there, looking to just clear out utility and just gain himself some sort of access to be able to make the challenge, but it's Joystick ultimately from a whole world away.
Luna's going to be facing that problem now, as I believe there is still someone on the downstairs. The final 15 seconds, he's killed by Dan. Make it a double. The Shepard actually connects one up for himself as well. Asterix fights back, Speakeasy into another. Can't quite get the next. A shotgun to the face by Shepard, and Asterix, a one-man mission with 5 HP and a dream.
Maybe it was a bad throw, but Shepard, he's going to be looking to make the challenges from behind the mirror window, but it's Joe to open things up onto Dan, and that's a big loss for Empire, as Luna Metal has the opportunity to get the diffuser down. Always is trying to relocate the Yokai, but he's not going to do it in time, and this has just become an extremely difficult retake. Shepard straight in, tries to get on the diffuser. He's got Always on the cover. He could maybe stick this, but no. The first kill comes in. It was the only one that was needed. Shepard as well. Now this is a quick one. They're going straight in by the bomb chassis. There are Toxic Babe canisters, but they've missed the mark. The smoke canister from the attackers will keep the man safe, and that is a successful plant. Kills raining in as well. Jordan, Luna Metal, they're going to get themselves an opportunity here. Shepard in a 1 versus 3. We've seen him do it already once today. He finds the first, has to take the jump out to take the challenge on the second. He knows he has no choice, and Luna Metal ready to challenge anybody coming from Piano. Joystick opens one up. Luna Metal, this is heading to overtime, Des, as Dan gets himself 1, and that leaves now Empire 5 versus 2 as Joystick gets another. This is all going in their favor. Surely Jordan can't do this. 1 versus 4 becomes 1 versus 3, but there's only 11 seconds left to go. He cannot find Dan. Speakeasy still on that window, looking for anything he can find. Dan finally gets him. Scyther, Shepard, it's all going to Empire. They close it down, and they manage to get themselves 2 points, and they get themselves moving here at the Mexico Major.